Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week, Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to... become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Now, here is James. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
On the wing, Hachimura. To the inside. Hayes. That one no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Very few shoot the three ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
Here's James. And there's the rejection. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I just love the ball play.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's Doncic. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. James can't get it to go.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic outside. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
5 seconds, man.
Penalty 8 seconds.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and the fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Now here's Irving. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Washington outside. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Lopez. Here's Lillard. Nails the baby hook.
Making it work at close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
Now here's Thompson. Three-pointer. On the wing, Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Outside for Irving. Offensive board. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. Pass to Davis. Outside for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Lopez. And the layup is good off the glass.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Dallas calls time here. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And now the Mavs on the run. Some room here for Williams. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Here's Marshall. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Williams. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lopez. And it's good for 2.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Williams' shot is good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Williams. Comes up empty down low. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, when you're big and passive like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Green. Trent's shot is off. And here we go again. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Oh, deflected.